Bro, where'd you get that shirt?
Oh, wait, ready? I'll do that?
Yeah, no, just do it.
I thought, yeah.
I'm recording. I am recording.
Whoa, what the heck was it?
Sure, bro.
Part of the PLC website? No?
What's going on, guys? This is our promo for PLC. We actually started making our own merch now. We got the PLC up front with the cross in the back with studios, Scutzy Studios. Shout out to my man Scutzy here. He's been designing our merch. Let us know what you guys like about it. If you guys want us to change, website's down below in the description. And, let us know. We're going to start dropping different colors, different variations.
Pink, red, blue, you name it.
Bro, it feels crazy. One thing's going to be like that. It's going to be tough here.
This is a sneak peek now. This is a sneak peek, alright, guys? Just let us know what you guys think about it, We all have it. If you guys want different colors, we could, try them out for you guys. And, sooner or later, we're going to have, our own website for PLC. Because it is going to happen. So,
Yes, sir. You can do you can show the preview Jordan has. You have two shirts right now?
Yeah.
So you can show.
Yeah.
So start somewhere, bro. You gotta take pride in your work.
We don't even have the website yet.
We will. That's the point.
Let's see. But yeah, guys, this is a PLC podcast episode 45. Yeah, 45.
All right. So the first question.
You right into it. Okay.
Any drinks?
Yeah.
We should put some white monsters in there.
Monsters?
Why do you like white monsters?
Okay.
Monsters are good though.
Huh?
Monsters are good.
I don't like monsters. White monsters are for blue collar workers.
I always see people have that flavor.
Would you have? Wait, in my old work, they won't allow beer, like Bud Light or anything like that.
What do you? Why would you?
At no jobs they allow beer.
Why not?
What are you
Drinking on the job, you
Not like on a break.
Yeah, you can. Wait, are you stupid?
No, they're at least one,
No.
Yeah, like a Bud Light.
You can't drink while you're on the
Any job,
job.
bro. Bro doesn't know what a job is.
Bro doesn't know what a job is.
No, at the warehouse, someone's just drinking, just only one.
No, you can't do that.
It's not bad.
And yeah, no draws you can drink at any alcohol.
But it's not bad though.
No, yes it is.
I mean, people probably don't get drunk after one, but you can't drink at all.
I don't think they should do it though.
I know when I used to work at Home Depot, the night shifts, and there was a supervisor there, and he was chill, and one of the other guys that's been there for a long time, they were tight, and he would always go to the 7-Eleven in the corner and buy the big gulp drinks, but then put beer in it.
Yeah.
So in the camera
That's
they wouldn't know, but the supervisor who was watching us, he would get a cup too. And then the guy got one, and then I got tight with him too, and I was trying to fit in. You want one? I was like, yeah, give me one too. I was like, what you drink? I was like, give me what you get. Bro, I was drinking it and working it's the stand up forklift.
Yeah.
I was like,
bro, after one?
I was 19 at the time. I was drinking it. It was 1 in the morning. It was hitting me. I was like, oh my god, I'm not drinking that.
That's crazy.
You're lightweight then. You're lightweight.
No, yeah, I was lightweight. I mean, I was 140 pounds back then?
You're fat.
You're 180.
I'm 185.
I'm 185.
No, I'm around 180 around your size.
Well, pure muscle though,
Mind you.
Alright, first question. Will my hero...
Sorry, To Be Hero. Yeah, that's my fault.
Will To Be Hero X be anime of the year?
Alright, let's start off with, let's just say people got off how anime is supposed to be, alright? Nowadays, people only care about the animation and do not care about the story. Okay. So let's just break down the story To Be Hero X. I think it's very unique from all the other animations.
Were you saying the animation's not good though?
No, it's phenomenal. Yeah, no, it's actually crazy, unique.
Okay, I mean, right now of this year, I mean, we had the competitors are going to be obviously One Piece because they're dropping pure animation, no story.
Yep.
But when's the last time One Piece won animation? I mean, anime of the year.
I think it was last year.
Yeah.
Huh?
It was last year.
No,
Best-
JJK.
Oh, sorry, anime of the year. Sorry.
Yeah, anime of the year.
They won categories, but not the
Yeah.
anime of the year.
But
But
like they haven't won anime of the year in like a long
and then
time.
we have so it's gonna be what is it? TBHX, One Piece. What's another contender? My Hero Vigilante.
You said Fire Force already?
Fire Force is gonna
Fire
be
Force.
up there. But like
Bleach should be up there.
Bleach doesn't want to be a part of Crunchyroll. But I don't know, like okay, like you said, let's talk about story about 2HX. Like besides the animation of the part of it, you know, it's great, like we said. But like the story, it had me like so involved.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like I feel like they did so well with like the main character, how he wanted to start like a program, like anyone become a hero.
Yeah.
And then he became a copycat of someone, and then now he finally broke that character and started doing something like on his own. You know, like he finally has a name for himself, like who he is. You know, but I don't know. Like to me, like I feel like really connected to because like to the main character because he's
What?
Sorry, go. Alright.
What?
bro can't be like connected to anime, bro.
No, right, last time I said that, you started laughing too, so.
I did it. No, I mean like because his name is what, Ling Ling?
Ling
Huh?
Ling.
Ling Ling?
Or nice or Ling Ling, yeah.
No, Ling Ling. Yeah, I'm talking about the main.
I think it's like Lin Ling.
Ling Ling.
I thought it was Ling Ling.
Nah,
I thought you
that's racist.
It's Ling Ling.
No,
Ling
it's not.
Oh, yeah, it
It's
is.
It's Lin Ling.
Oh, yeah, Ling Ling. There
That's
you
what I
go. Ling
said.
Ling.
You guys are saying Ling Ling.
But what's it called? So, yeah, I mean, you know, he started off working like a 9 to 5 corporate job, and like ever since that moment when he got like his boss was like getting onto him and like he fired him,
Yeah.
like it was just like everyone like day to day works a 9 to 5, and we know how to work like we know what it is to work like corporate jobs.
Mm.
And
Are you working 9 to 5, right? At a warehouse. 10 hours a day, 12
You're
hours.
just taking a break.
Yeah, I'm taking a
No, like
break.
we know what it's like, and
Yeah.
like to see him like get like broken down all the way, and he went to the rooftop. And
Yeah,
you think he was gonna jump, right?
Yeah,
he was.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
a nice
He was gonna do it, yeah. But you know, just from there, and then his life got like 360 turned around, and he finally got to see the project that he wanted to do to be Hero X come to life.
Mhm.
And we see that in the latest episode where they throw his ad out there.
Yeah.
And it's like cool to see because they do it as a distraction, but at the same time, it's what he always wanted,
Yeah.
and he's finally becoming the hero himself.
Yeah.
And it's just cool to see the story go like that. And onto animation, you know, the animation is phenomenal. I like the 2D to 3D.
Yeah.
But I'll let you guys explain more of the animation. I'm
Yeah.
more of a story guy.
I mean, for me, I think TV Hero X could be anime of the year, especially because like how unique it is, and like
Yeah.
it's like one of the first animes to switch between
Right.
3D,
animation from 3D to
And have it
2D.
so consistent.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it looks clean in both, like when they're fighting. But yeah, that's something unique about it. And then like for me, it's not just like the animation being up there; it's just like the story too. Just because like all these heroes that they're introducing, and they're like each one of them, like they don't have like a too long of a backstory, but it's long enough where you care about it, and
Right.
then it's like important.
Mhm.
Like with Fernman, like it was just like a 3-minute thing, but
Yeah.
like you're like, oh, like damn.
Yeah, like I felt like I saw him
Yeah.
who he
Yeah.
was, and like it's crazy to see how it was so deep. You
It
know,
was
like
deep, yeah.
the villain wasn't just
Yeah.
a villain; it was actually because of what happened in
Yeah.
the past. Yeah,
But yeah, so far like the storytelling is really good because not just like oh, here's power and he's gonna be the strongest already. Like he went like right now he's just like trying to gain people's trust, you
Yeah.
know. And like he went. I like the fact that he got like when he was nice, he was top 10, but when he actually became himself, he came top 4.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And like everyone started to turn
Yeah.
to see
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, right now, like even the story, like it still has me interested. Like
right.
I just want to see where the story's gonna go because we found out that there's gonna be a tournament of heroes, which
Right.
is like I'm excited
One
for
day
that.
too, yeah.
And like I don't know, there's a lot of like shock factors too with like them killing off people, like in that last
That was
episode.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Moon. Yeah.
But like we see it happen again and again. It's like the third time, right? That Moon's died.
I mean, it's like the
Yeah, and like his,
he is the second time we actually seen her die, but like she died that third time.
Right.
But he's seen her die already. That's the thing. So I
Yeah.
think he could see like
into
the future in
right.
his dreams.
So yeah, that's probably something he had to do.
But yeah, I mean, there's still like a lot more characters they need to introduce, like the white
A lot more,
slick
yeah.
back
Right.
guy.
And I like how they're. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I feel like he's gonna be like the last one to introduce. At, like,
I want to meet. They keep like showing him in the background.
I
and
think he's
stuff.
actually gonna be the one that reaches out to.
I feel like he's gonna be a villain though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's a
'cause
villain.
Obviously, we know there's some type of corrupted hero system that's.
But I
going
feel
on.
like he has to be a villain. Like,
You think he's like the number one hero is actually
yeah,
the villain?
yeah, it has to be.
Yeah.
There's no, he's
That'd be
not a
cool.
villain.
Cool
Yeah,
part
that would be
to
cool
us.
though to see that.
Because like for like I don't know, it's like he gives me the same vibes that I got from the S rank hero from Solo Leveling, the fire guy.
Yeah.
Like I always think he's evil. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
like they
that's
both
what
just
makes
feel
you do.
evil.
Yeah. But to build on what you're saying about how the number one hero is going to be like a villain, like we're suspecting that.
Mhm.
I like how the plot is right now. How like we don't know the full story, like what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because like it doesn't have a clear mission, but the mission we know is that Lin Ling wants to like be a hero, but a true hero.
Yeah.
And like he's getting to know like the hero system, not what everyone think the hero system is.
Yeah.
Like if there's like corruption, it's fake.
Oh, yeah, we know it's
actors.
gonna be corrupt because like that's the reason why like Nice killed himself. You know,
Yeah.
because remember when in the first episode they're like, oh, when you get higher up, you're gonna have to make a decision, and
Uh-huh.
like we don't know what this like. I'm pretty sure later on,
it will show.
like, they're like he's gonna be threatened and
Yeah.
like try to get corrupt and stuff.
But what about you? What do you think?
Oh yeah, I mean overall, I mean, I think it's gonna be anime of the year. Probably close with Fire Force. If Fire Force actually does, I think.
Like I know.
that
Like,
action better.
I know
Not better,
Fire
but, like-
Force. Fire Force is probably gonna take it because it has more plot to it, more story behind it. But like what TBHX is doing, like so unique, I wouldn't mind if they won over.
Yeah,
yeah,
I wouldn't
I
mind
wouldn't
it, but. I would prefer Fire Force,
Yeah.
but I don't know why. Like
Sevi.
you seen the animation?
Sevi.
You just said the
I know. I
animation.
didn't say that.
You
So I was
just
thinking
said-
of the Sevi. No. Because okay, Sevi said that Fire Force is getting the Sakamoto Days treatment, where it's like he doesn't think the animation is good.
But like in
I
the
think-
last episode,
I think it's
when
clean, though, yeah.
when
I think it's
Arthur
clean.
was going like
Insane.
all out.
I think it's clean.
That's
Like,
insane.
because
What are you talking about? Yeah.
people are saying it's not fast paced.
But that's the thing. I get. Like, I don't know. Like with me, I understand the pace has to do a lot with the animation, with the sound effects
and
and,
like
everything.
this one, like is gonna have slow pacing because like the fight
Yeah.
right now is like the final fight is gonna like they're gonna have to like it has meaning behind it,
Yeah.
so they're gonna like Shino's trying to like see what's happening, he doesn't know what's going on.
And like I told Sebi that the reason it's going slow right now because they have to find where Obi is, go catch him, but they have to face other people.
and it's only gonna have
and,
3 seasons, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So it's not like it's not like how slow pace is it if it's only 3 seasons?
I mean, look at One Piece.
Right.
So One Piece is like the slowest pace ever.
You're right.
but I feel like
But story's good for fights.
no,
though.
and then like JoJo, they're animated by the same people, and they had way worse animation than Fire Force, like 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Like in this last part, it took like 3 years to animate. It was actually like no good animation at all. Like
Yeah.
it was all like slow, like punching and all that. Like I don't like they use a lot of CGI and it doesn't even look good.
Yeah.
And I told Sebi that, and then Sebi's like he copes with it. Like he's just like, oh, JoJo's good. Like it's just like about meaning and
Yeah.
stuff. But
The story is better, but yeah,
the what?
the story of Fire Force is way better than JoJo.
Yeah,
And like, I don't see how Steel Ball Run's gonna be peak.
I think it's because that's like a whole new
The what?
story. the new one.
the newest JoJo that's coming out,
What is it called?
Steel Ball
Steel Ball
Run.
Run.
Steel
Apparently, it's gonna be like
It's because
the
it's like
best.
it's because the whole story like resets from the beginning.
Yeah, and I mean, I know this like the seasons intertwine, but at the same time, they're their own separate.
Yeah.
Like that's what I don't like. Is like, how can you really follow a story if every season is different? you
Yeah,
know?
there are always new characters in each
Yeah.
season.
It's just like a whole new different story kind of.
Yeah.
But like how he writes his manga is pretty long. They're
Isn't
like, yeah.
It's like the longest manga. It's like up there with One Piece.
Actually,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you're breaking every single season to a different character,
Yeah.
obviously you can have the potential to do that.
Like it's been running like as long as like Dragon Ball, I think,
Yeah.
like before
Wow.
Dragon Ball,
It was
something like that.
19 like
JoJo?
Yeah,
Damn, I never watched that anime. It's been like flashy and kind of like,
it's just
Not
like
my style.
it's more like on the funnier side,
huh.
but like the story is kind of good. But yeah,
I rather prefer Baki because it's kind
Baki.
of like the same thing, no? Like the muscle definition.
oh yeah, but I feel like Baki's better.
Yeah.
yeah. How JoJo does it.
I mean, I like the character designs of JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like unique. That's why.
The stands are cool too.
It's very colorful, no?
Yeah.
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 And like, I mean,
That's what I don't like. And I like Baki is because it's the same thing, but more like not colorful and just more blood and like just dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Much more fun.
All right. Our next question that we have was the newest One Piece episode actually peak? And the episode we're talking about was Luffy versus what's his name?
Kaizuru or Kaizuru. It's the light guy.
But you need to say his name.
No.
Yeah, hold on. It starts with a K.
I've seen all like clips on it on TikTok. People glazing it. TikTok fans glazing. Animation. That was not good.
Kizaru. There you go. Kizaru.
So the One Piece episode that we're talking about is Luffy versus Kizaru. Personally, I don't think like to say that it was like peak. I don't think it was like one of the best anime fights I've seen because like it was just random. Like they're just running around and it's just like random stuff happening. Like I don't think I know it's not supposed to have like good choreography, but it's like if you want like a peak fight, it's gonna have to have like really good choreography where it's like. Like the fight, like they're actually fighting. It's not them just running. Like that wasn't a fight. That was just a chase. It's just them. Whoever is faster, they're just racing each other. Which what it was, because like I saw like they're like Luffy ate light because like he was moving at the speed of light and he just like eats him.
So dumb. Like I mean, like what's it called? The whole thing, like just the animation was just like you said, so random. Like when I saw one scene like where he twisted up. Like into like he twisted up all into the sky, and then he untwisted, and it just looked blurry. Like it didn't it looked like it was just like when he untwisted, it was just like blur. Yeah, and I feel like they should do like at least put more detail to it. Like,
and it's just like a bunch of random different shots. Yeah, like it's just like where it's just zooming in on Kaizuru's face, like when he's charging in. It's like I don't know.
Like
it wasn't like it wasn't a peak fight. It wasn't a peak fight.
I can never get into One Piece because of the sound effects.
Oh, yeah, and then even because I saw a thing where like even the animators was saying like, oh, the sound effects sucks of One Piece.
They should get fired.
Which I agree.
Yeah, it is. It's facts.
Like they're trying to do like the Looney Tune thing. I get it, but it's just like I don't know. It just doesn't fit.
It don't like I don't know what they were aiming for. Like it's just the fight. I feel like it's just so meaningless. Like I don't know. It's
like I don't think like the Looney Tune thing is like cool or anything.
Yeah, it's like because we've seen that already from like actual Looney Tunes. Like the bunny. Was it
Bugs Bunny?
Bugs Bunny. Yeah, Bugs Bunny. It's like oh wow, okay. Like you can do way more than just
It's just I think it takes away like from away from like the seriousness.
Yeah,
because like, hearing all these like this like cartoonish sounds is like. I can't like get into that.
Yeah,
there's just cartoons in the background, and I don't know. People were like glazing animation. I don't think it was good.
Oh no!
I mean, like
I don't think it was a peak fight.
Yeah,
like people were saying, oh, this is a peak fight, but it's just like they're just glazing the animation. Like the fight had no meaning to it. It was just Luffy eating him.
But so like, overall, I'll give it like a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10?
Yeah.
Like for me, the fight didn't look insane to me. Like I wasn't like, oh my gosh. Like for me, I had that reaction. Like a fight that gave me that reaction was that Super Q fight. Like that. Like even though I didn't know the meaning to the fight, like that, I could say without like knowing the story that's like insane animation right there.
I think that beats all of One Piece. Newest animation. Yeah, newest animation.
Because like I don't know, just the animation alone.
But like Super Cube is still being underlooked. Like no one knows about it. I feel like because like it's not available on any platforms.
Yeah. And then they're taking away 9 anime soon.
I know. I heard I'm banning like all legal websites, right?
I don't know why.
I mean, I don't know. You guys heard about Super Cube? I don't know if you guys want to get into it. Is it a question or no?
We already talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it already.
But not about the latest episodes.
Yeah.
Have we?
Yeah.
We talked about the latest fight? Yeah. That was a new fight.
No, yeah, we talked about like the new fight. Yeah.
Did we? Okay.
But Super Cube is alright. The story, Sammy said the story's everywhere. But
I know it's random, but if we're talking about like One Piece animation to animation, like if people are glazing One Piece, I don't know like why they're not glazing Super Cube, And
by the way, I'm sorry, I do want to get into how Ty, one of my viewers, he kept saying how One Piece has consistent animation. Of course, you have consistent animation if you have one anime that you're just animating.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to be consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you're not gonna change your animation and what you're sticking with.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what kind of statement that was.
Yeah, I was like, and then
like saying, "Oh, My Hero has consistent animation." Well, yeah,
yeah, it's like,
I mean, it's like every anime has consistent.
Yeah, it's the art style.
Bleach has consistent animation.
And like I told him how Mappa had four animes under its belt while it was animating, and still look good because they had their anime Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, Chainsaw Man, and I think Hell's Paradise.
Yeah,
and they all have their unique animation styles. Not like.
And they're all good. Like people would glaze like each episode that was coming out.
Yeah, this is a
Our next question that we have was, what matters most, or what do you guys care about the most in a fight? Do you care about the animation and choreography, or like the meaning behind the fight? Like, would you rather see like a meaningful fight or just a good animated fight?
Let's you start off.
Oh, meaningful, of course, because without meaning, you're just watching like two guys fighting in the street. We have no detail on what they're fighting for and all that,
Yeah,
and it'll still look good, but like it still doesn't.
That's how I felt about Super Cube, because like the story isn't really there, because I mean, it's just like 8 episodes so far.
Yeah.
But like that. Like, even in the first episode, when we didn't even know the guy and he just went crazy, like, fighting through the sky.
Yeah.
Like, the animation was insane, but, like, we didn't know what was going on, so it doesn't stick to you,
Yeah. It's cool to see, but it's not like, oh, like, you're going to remember it because you really don't know what's going on.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's why, for me, I would say I'd rather see a meaningful fight. Like, for me, like... Even like All Might versus All For One was above like any Super Cube fight so far, just because like you know
what's going on.
We know that's his last fight that he's gonna have, and he has to win it. Like, he's the only hero that could win it there,
right?
And like after when he gives the final blow, he's like standing there for the people, and like I don't know, it's just like so good.
I got chills.
But where would you draw the line of what's meaningful?
Like,
so like for example. For me, Demon Slayer, I see them as meaningful fights.
Oh yeah, because like look, okay.
Because
okay.
Yeah, let me defend my statement. So like, the reason why it gives meaning is because we know, even though we don't know the backstory or like the depth of like the Hashiras, but we know their goal is to protect the human race from demons. So like, regardless of what Hashira is fighting and what demon it's fighting, I still think it's a meaningful fight because he's giving up his life for the humans he's defending at day, So like I know like there's more meaningful fights, but I say like that's where my line's at. Like, if I could see the meaning of it, like that's where I like where I start liking an anime fight, because I see the meaning behind the fight. I know it's not as serious, like Demon Slayer is not as serious of a meaningful fight because it's just a basic swordsman trying to defend a demon.
I'm not saying like the fights are like, what's the word? Like, not useless, but what's the word for like not
important?
I'm not saying like the fight, like that's the thing, like, because like it's just like they have no depth to it. That's the thing. Like, obviously, they're the demons. They're gonna slay demons, you know.
But like, it's like even more crazy to see like how, like, for example, the Tengen versus Itaru. Like, we see him giving it his all. Like, he's bleeding. He's still fighting. He's poisoned up. He's like trying to control his breathing. He's losing an arm, and like that's like, damn, like that's meaning right there, because he's not. But like it was like one of us. Like, we cut our arms. Like, we give him like, oh no, like don't give up.
For me, it's like if Tengen loses that fight, the rest of the Hashiras are they're on their way already. Like, it's not like the whole world's gonna end.
True.
And like, when
but
you like what?
But like, Tengen didn't know that they were coming, But
like, the thing is, we know, like, we know that,
like how I was saying, he was like into that character.
Okay, but like that for me, it's still like, we're not Tengen. We know, like, we're watching you. We're not.
Okay, but look.
So like, look. So this is like an example. Like, I guess like Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball, obviously there's meaningful fights and there's not meaningful fights. Like when Krillin's fighting someone, Like I feel like those are like meaningless fights because we know he's not gonna win. There's nothing behind it. But when Goku's on the line fighting, it's more serious.
Yeah.
But like with Demon Slayer, we know. I guess I took Tengen more serious because he was actually fighting to survive.
Yeah.
And like there's some Hashiras where like the love Hashira, I don't see her as like serious because like she's always like running away.
Yeah.
I mean that's the thing. Like she's supposed to be like a serious character. She's a Hashira, but then it's just like. It's not a meaningful fight. Like she's not gonna have a meaningful fight.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like each anime can have like meaningful and unmeaningful fights at the same time. But if there's like a glazed anime, like a fight that's been animated and it don't have like no meaning behind it, like I really don't care too much for it. Huh? Yeah, that's a perfect example of like a whole plot that has no meaning to any single fight scene that's happened.
So if the main character dies, I won't have no feeling for it. Or if the second main character Momo dies, or
it's just so random.
Yeah,
it's like,
random.
Like for me, my definition of like a meaningful fight, it's like if there's something on like really on the line where it's like you had to like win here, or it's just like the two people fighting have a backstory to why they're fighting, like all for one and one for all, like. He's the number one hero. He's the number one villain. They have a past together. Like they've been fighting, you know. And like this is like their final fight.
Yeah. I see that.
It was like the same with Goku and Kid Buu.
Yeah, it's like I mean that's like Goku fights are always like crazy because like if he doesn't win, who else is gonna win?
The world is dead.
And the world like those people are there to destroy the earth. Like him versus Beerus, like that's a meaningful fight because I mean at the time when we're watching it, like. We see Beerus is the god of destruction. Like, if Goku doesn't win here, then the whole universe is gone.
Destroyed.
I think Vegeta could go there. Vegeta?
Maybe. I mean, he did when Bulma got slapped. Like, and then, like, we got Naruto, for example. Like, he's just trying to defend the village, you know?
Yeah, it's not like the whole world's dead.
So, like, that's the difference between greatness and, like, bad anime, you know?
Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not even defending the village. He's defending, like, his friends.
Yeah, it's...
Like
W anime. L anime, I mean.
Get that
out.
But so what would you guys say is your most favorite like meaningful fight? Like a fight that has like the most meaning to you.
Oh damn, the one that has the most meaning to me is the Majin Vegeta versus Fat Boo fight. Like even though I mean he started the process of separating Fat Boo and regular Boo.
Yeah.
And you know when he did his final buy, and like it was like so meaningful because we knew that the Dragon Balls weren't gonna save him because he asked who did he ask again? Who did he ask?
Was it Piccolo?
No, remember because Vegeta asked like, "Oh, if I die, will they be able to bring me back?"
That was Piccolo.
Was it Piccolo? Yeah,
Piccolo,
And he was like, "Well, to be honest with you, you've done a lot of
that."
So he knew he was going where he was going, and it was just like so meaningful because even though he had the Majin, he overcame the possession, and even though his arch enemy is like arch rival, I guess you could say Goku. He even gave it up for Kakarot, and there's like so much meaning behind it. And like man, even like when he said bye to his kid Trunks, he had to like knock him out.
Like, no, like
that was like, I mean, obviously there's a lot more out there, but that one since I was a kid, that one stuck with me forever.
Oh yeah.
I'm still thinking.
Bro
gonna say Senku.
You got Senku Senku versus Yoga. Like Senku could have died.
Escanor was another good one.
Which one? Escanor, his final. But it wasn't really like I mean, of course he had. Actually, it was by himself, huh? For a little bit, it was for him. Even though like Meliodas with them was like helping them, but he was like the major like.
Without him, they wouldn't.
Like when he was versus. The Meliodas is dead?
Yeah.
Was it like a 1v1?
Well, everyone was trying to fight him, but everyone like got knocked out. And Escanor, he did his final move, the sun. He got like super... he got super hot. That's what he did. He
became the ultimate one, I think. The ultimate one. Yeah.
He got super hot.
But yeah, abs are showing.
He was sweaty. I thought that's how he was long enough. But yeah, and then he used it to the Demon King, and he stood there, and everyone was like, "All right, guys, let's go home." And he was like, sorry, but I can't, guys. You guys going on without me. Like, no, we're staying right here. And then,
That was a good one.
Yeah.
So, but like, no, because I'm trying to think like.
Was there anyone in Bleach?
There's a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna like, because I mean,
how important is the Ukiura fight though? Ukiura versus Ichigo?
Where you trying? I think
I mean, it's just like because realistically,
that's spot on.
realistically, Ukiura was like the strongest Vast Lord there, because like, he had the two forms. So it's like if Ichigo wasn't there to be fighting him, like probably most of the captain would have died.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The only person that probably could have won it was Kenpachi or Unohana if she, when she like locks in the Squad 11.
Yeah, Squad 11. Yeah.
Yeah, because she was there, but she didn't fight anybody.
I guess I could see that why. It was important.
Like, there's a lot of like little fights that have a lot of meaning. Like, I mean, there's been a lot in Thousand Year Blood War Arc. Like, I mean, a small one was Renji versus
that was crazy.
Uryu. Just like, even though like how little Renji's like role is, it's just like seeing like it shows the meaning of like Shinigamis versus Quincy's, like the war they've had for like 1,000 years. And it's just like how they both don't truly understand each other.
Yeah, they don't even know
who's the enemy.
Right, they don't know who the enemy. He knew Uryu was a friend, and then he knew of Ichigo. Yeah. But then Uryu also knew Renji was a friend of Ichigo as well. So like, of Renji. So like when Renji and Uryu faced off, it was like they didn't even know where they were fighting.
Yeah.
They were just fighting because they were on the opposite side of the team. And realistically, they should all been friends.
Yeah. I felt like that's like a meme. And then like another one was the scientist versus the hand.
Oh, that
just because like he in that fight he's a scientist who's trying to look for perfection, and in that fight he found out like nothing's ever perfect.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, that fight is just so good.
And also like that fight, why I liked it was because we got to understand who he was more as a person. We thought he was just a cold-hearted scientist, but we realized how much he actually did care for his lieutenant.
Yeah.
And it was sad, but obviously he might save her, right? Bring her back or something.
Yeah, because he got the brain.
Yeah, he got the brain, right?
Yeah.
But it was sad to see because we thought she was gone forever, and like it was like another of those moments of who am I thinking of? Gin. When we found out his true meaning and what he was trying to do.
That was
so it was like another one of those situations where like we thought Gin was just a bad guy.
That was so good, man. I remember first seeing that.
You haven't seen it, huh?
No.
You don't know what we're talking about.
I think about Dr. Stone.
I thought we were gleaming Dr. Stone. Yeah, Dr. Stone's pretty good.
Okay, I actually found it's two, but like one's like kind of small, and then one's like actually like meaningful to me, I guess. That one is Rengoku versus Akaza. Just because how he actually protected everyone on that train.
That was crazy.
And the way he died, just trying to hold him until the sunset comes up, but still he couldn't put that off.
Like, see, I think that was a meaningful fight.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that.
You and Ryan cried on that movie.
I didn't cry.
I almost did a little bit.
It was sad.
It was sad.
It was not right. You barely met the guy. Why would you crying over him?
It was deeper than that.
I'm not crying over somebody I just met in the movie.
I imagine if I was him and I had another brother.
No, I know the reason that actually is like sad because like when the backstory with his mom,
it's
like Kenjiro, do you know why you're so strong? Is to protect the weak. And then after he goes like, you are like something like you are strong, and he goes, I won't let go. And just like the sheer force, like the mentality you need to have to like hold on and know that you're gonna die, but you're gonna do it because like,
you gotta save
it was your stomach too, like how
because if you let go, that demon would have killed Tanjiro, everyone.
He would have time to like kill them.
Like for me, the only anime I've ever like teared up to was Tear Eternity, and it was just like the first episode. Like I don't know, it just like gets you so bad.
You gotta watch the Flower Solid Day.
Nah, like trust me, that first episode just caught me off guard, and I was just like it just
wasn't that sad to be honest.
For me, it was. It's because he was all alone the whole time, like that guy, and he thought like he's like, oh, they're gonna come back for me, and he tries to go out by himself, and he sees that he can't make it, and he just comes back and he waits in his chair, knowing that like, oh damn,
that was the music too.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that sad.
Yeah, it was. Like I don't know. Like I remember that. I remember.
They're recording me. And then the second one is Kirishima and with Fat Gum. You know how he couldn't do anything, and then it was backstory how
I need it harder.
Harder, and he was like. How he couldn't do anything when that big giant was there, and then what was that the pink girl?
Ashida.
Ashida is like, oh, go to the left, and then she's like, oh, I actually sent it to the police officer. Let's get out right away. And then
I thought she was gonna fight him.
Yeah. And then show Kirishima not move. He's like, why didn't I move? And then it skips to his birthday. He threw his birthday gift, and it showed like his hero that he looked up to, and then how he like gave him like motivation to actually move, and then he started going. It's like, get harder, unbreakable.
That was That was a good scene.
I mean, for me, the most meaningful fight. I have two. First one, I'm gonna say Askeladd versus Bjorn, his only friend. Yeah. I remember like just that fight alone, like even though it didn't have like impact on the story a lot, it's just like the backstory between them two, like how Askeladd that was the only person Askeladd in his life like thought as a friend.
I cried in that one.
And he has to like he has to kill him because like he's gonna die because he got his wound, and like that's the way that Bjorn wants to go out, like in a fight against his friend. And it's just like I don't know, it's just like the dialogue where like after he stabs him, he like Bjorn's just like, oh, all I wanted this whole time was like to be your friend, you know? And like that was the only one out of Askeladd's army to stick with him because everybody left him and betrayed him. It's just like, I don't know, that fight, like, I don't know, it's so good. It's just like they're fighting in the snow. Yeah. It's just like, it's so good. And then another one that, I don't know, this is just one that I thought of off my head just because, like, the impact that it had on the story is Yamamoto versus Yubaha in Thousand Year Blood War, the head captain. I think for me, it's just like, because that was the first invasion of the Quincy's, and it's just like all the Soul Reapers are getting clapped, like, and them seeing Yamamoto like on the front lines, like fighting.
But it wasn't in Yubawa, right?
Yeah,
it was a copy.
But for me, I like that fight a lot just because it's like once they saw the head captain on the front lines like sacrificing his own life, everybody else like started like turning up. You know, they all started locking in, and like the end of the fight, them seeing like the Quincy's like killed their head captain, and they're all like mad. You know,
I wanted more from him.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah,
he was so good, and then like Yamamoto was so good. Like remember
his backstory too.
Remember versus Aizen. When Aizen summoned the big
fire around,
and then because like it was everything that. It was like the big giant thing, and everything that like Yamamoto like blew into like the that big giant like monster, like he was gonna explode, and then Yamamoto had to like go and cover it, and he sucked in all the fire, and then after like Aizen went up to him, and then he grabbed him by the leg, and then he exploded. That was so because he couldn't even walk.
I think I got scared.
That was so good, because it was like a huge fire was about to go off because he put like so much fire into the monster.
He trapped Aizen there
because Aizen made that monster just to counter him. Yeah, and like that was.
But he ran through him. Yeah. He ran right through him.
That was so good. And then he also like his backstory with the how his lieutenant gets killed.
Yeah.
And you remember how that guy steals his bankai? Right. And then he's like he gets mad that guy's using his bankai because his like he honed it for like, he was training it for like 50 years, like trying to master it.
And he's like, you'd be foolish to think you could just steal it and use someone's bankai that's like, been sharpening it for over the
He's like, if you think you could master it in like such a little time, he's like, and then he gets attacked with it, he's like, he doesn't feel like
he doesn't move it or nothing.
It was so good, man. Yeah. But yeah, alright. Let me see.
It was scary.
Yeah. I mean, before we move on, I was just going to ask you guys, because you mentioned My Hero. Like, what do you think is the best fight in My Hero? Like, one that, like, I don't know, just gets you hyped, or, like, you're like,
me? Damn. It was probably, I don't know, people probably don't like it because, like, it wasn't really a fight,
Mhm.
but like to me, the Muscle Man versus Deku,
I like that one.
That was really good.
because that was the first person Deku defended.
Yeah, like
As
that's
a
the first person he
Yeah,
had to
yeah,
save.
save, yeah.
And like to see like Deku not
The
giving
arc
up.
is so good
Yeah, it
when
was-
they're at camp.
Yeah, when they're at camp.
Yeah.
But like just to see like Deku had to keep on going
Yeah.
and like destroying the
'Cause
fibers
if
that he was
If
regenerating.
he doesn't win, they're like Koda's gonna
Yeah, Koda's dead.
Yeah, that was going for him.
because it was just Denti by himself.
But like that's probably one of my like my top. I know it's not a fight, but it's like it was still
It
considered
was
a fight.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a fight.
You know, normally he's like they
yeah,
go
like
fight
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
animation, yeah.
But that was like one of my favorite fights in My Hero would have to be that one.
For me, I already said, Kirishima.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pick the Endeavor and Dobby. How
yeah.
his whole family
I
came
cried.
into stop him. Yeah.
No, I actually did. That was sad.
But the fight's not even over yet.
Huh? I don't know.
For
We
them,
need to see. I want to see how it ends.
yeah, I wonder if Dobby's actually dead. You think he's dead?
No, he's back alive.
Dobby?
Yeah,
They
remember
got
they
burned.
thought that they won, and they're like, "Oh, we took down Davi, yeah."
Oh,
And then he comes back.
With the
Right.
golden? No.
Yeah.
No, he's down. He's down on the floor already. He's dead.
No,
Yeah.
No, I think
No.
he was down. He was taken down.
Yeah, with it was Endeavor.
Yeah.
His family came in and
Because they all
Shoto
came
with
in,
Tenya.
but
oh,
like,
Yeah.
I see.
that fight's finished.
Yeah, the first you're talking about the first one.
Oh, yeah,
but the
yeah.
second one is when
When the rest of the family,
yeah,
comes.
because Shoto and Tenya Ida was over there
yeah,
like
Yeah.
100 miles away or something, and then Tenya came to help Shoto, and then
Yeah.
he ran towards them to like stop the explosion happening, and the soundtrack was cool, and like it was overall just a very
For me, my favorite fight, from My Hero. This one is like, just because like the meaning again behind it,
Uh-huh.
and I mean the animation was pretty good, but it was Bakugo versus Deku.
Oh,
Just because like, it's just because at that time like,
that kick.
yeah, like I mean it's just like at the time like we think Bakugo just hates Deku for no reason,
Yeah.
and he's just always mad. And like that fight, we see like Bakugo thinks that he's the reason that All Might lost and lost all his
Yeah.
power, and like it shows that like he actually just like does care and stuff. And it's just like I liked how they fought it out. Like I wanted them to fight it out, and I'm glad that they got to do it.
yeah.
It was just so good.
They made
Like
out.
the soundtrack.
I mean, they made
The
up.
soundtrack, yeah. They made out.
No, but what was I gonna say? Hot take. Oh, not really hot take, but what do you guys think about who's better, Tenya Ida? Oh, what's his name?
Yeah,
Tenya
Tenya.
Ida?
Yeah.
Or his older brother. Now that we know how he was. as a hero.
I mean, because Tenya is because his brother was already a pro hero,
yeah,
and
but
we're just seeing Tenya Ida.
true, but like
We haven't seen him
I
yet
feel
fully
like
though.
Engineer, like the older brother.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just like so chill.
He's chill, yeah, I know he's chill.
Yeah?
Yeah. You
But-
seen later,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
I like that. My favorite part was what's his name? Knuckle Duster,
Knuckle
where
Duster,
he's
yeah.
going all in.
Yeah,
That was so good.
Yeah, we're seeing with Plan A.
I think my 2X won that week.
Yeah,
Over-
I mean, it's just like
Because you said that
Nah.
Vigilante
So
was better.
far, like they haven't had like any like
Oh yeah, yeah.
what?
Yeah, my vigilante ticket.
Nah.
He said just because of the
Yeah,
nah.
there was
the
that.
stupid option 8.
Yeah, go. He has no corgi. You don't get the guy who
I
has
know,
the
like
corgi.
that's cool, but
It's
like
cool,
right
but-
now, like Ovi clears him. Like I think Ovi's cool.
Oh, I mean,
The Unis flex.
yeah, the whole time.
Yeah.
He's just hitting every box.
I like how they're all glazed. Like, "Woo!"
Yeah, and then after Shino drops down, the captain one of Company 1,
Yeah.
and you see Obi like,
Yeah, he's just standing there. He's like, and the guy next to him is just like scared. But
He said as soon as he what's it called? As soon as he like relaxes his muscles,
he's
now,
dead,
Yeah.
he's dead, yeah.
because he's been holding
He has,
it
like,
the whole
7 of them on
day.
the
But I was gonna say so far like Vigilantes just hasn't had like any intense fights, where it's like they go all out.
Oh yeah, not yet, but like,
I mean that's what, like in TBHX like he went all out. He just like had his life on the line.
every fight he said.
Yeah.
to be honest, that was last week though.
What do you mean?
Because
I mean, this week, I think,
No, when you compare, when you were saying which one was better,
Yeah.
It was the fight when he was fighting the guy who had Moon hostage.
Yeah, that was last. That was like
No,
that was not a
that
year.
was- that was-
Sunday is the first year.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
And that was Saturday.
Doesn't it come out on Sunday?
No, it comes on Saturday.
Yeah.
It
But
comes on Saturday.
you're the one that
It was
compared
That
that.
was my fault. That was my fault. That was my fault. But yeah, okay. So if we're talking about this week, I didn't watch TBHX.
Yeah.
Okay, so next.
You can't be saying it.
Okay, so last week I went with TBHX.
That fight was so like that was a meaningful
Yeah,
fight.
That was a meaningful
Yeah,
fight.
Like when he was walking out,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, "Who's this guy?"
Yeah.
But like the music slaying is like, they're like, "Come back here."
Yeah, that was good. I like how like his hair changed.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and then there's only one string of nice.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
But oh, all right. Next question. All right. So instead of talking about video games, video games are dry. All we found out was GTA 6 coming out a year later in 2026
They knew they were gonna get overtaken by the
by
Mario-
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
They had to like, all right, let's wait next year and release it.
And CJX.
I know, CJ.
So you guys would be a big one.
Now it's gonna be big. All right. So instead, we're gonna be talking about movies and TV shows, and what?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So our first question is: do you guys enjoy scary movies or scary TV shows more?
So just like TV shows
Yeah.
versus
I
movies?
could go first.
Go ahead.
Personally, I think movies are usually more scarier. I think I'd rather watch
They're
a
more enjoyable though.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I'd rather watch a movie because the movie is always... Because I'm watching a scary movie to get scared.
Yeah.
And, like, with a TV show, they're going to go too much into
True.
the plot more than it being scary. And, I don't know, I feel like a scary movie should just be, like, just trying to jump scare you, not just, like, oh, there's a story behind this, you know?
How about American Horror Stories though?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's a TV show I
still scares
like
me.
because like
It's creepy.
it's more like I don't know. We're gonna talk about it like after you guys say.
Okay. So like, so movies or TV shows? I prefer TV shows because I know like movies are supposed to be like like jump scares and stuff like that. But what I like about scary movies is like the creepiness to it, and there's more creepiness to a TV series because they can build on the plot.
Yeah.
And they can grow the creepiness or the suspense of the series.
Yeah.
So like that's why I prefer like example American Horror Story.
Yeah.
Because they can add on to the story throughout the season and make it like creepier. Like oh my god, like you think about what he did in episode 1 is like this is why he did it.
Yeah.
Like it's like this
Uh-huh.
creepy like how it's all connecting and that's why I like TV shows other than movies because I feel like movies they just try to force jump scares all the time.
Right. So what were you saying?
You said TV shows.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
TV shows.
For me, I'm gonna have to go with. Honestly, no, yeah, probably movies. Just because it's like short and I don't have to wait for like the monster or like the creepiness to come. Even though they could build it off, but like I just like it how. I mean, it has to be based on a true story for me to actually get scared. If not, then it's like, oh, I know it's fake. But when it's like based on a true story, I really get scared. But yeah, I mean, like with Texas Chainsaw Man.
Uh-huh.
But it's not really.
It's real.
Yeah, it's real. That's why, and like it's kind of scary how he's just
You live in
like comes
Texas.
down. Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, but like, yeah, like.
But what was I gonna say? The reason I don't like movies, like I think I already said it, but like I feel like they just rush it. I feel like since they know they have a time frame, they're just trying to throw. Obviously, they do the build up in the beginning,
Yeah.
and then after that, it's just jump scare after jump scare after jump scare, and it's like I like to enjoy it,
That's weird.
Like for me, what makes a movie or what makes something scary to watch
huh.
is more when it's like weirder, like
Yeah.
like where it feels weird, not
Yeah.
where it's like something jumping at you.
Yeah,
Like
right,
for me, something that was like on the scarier side is like Midsummer, which is made by A24 because I feel like A24 is really good at making scary
Weird,
movies or
yeah.
weird movies. Like A24 is a really good one just because Midsummer just because it was like you don't know what's going on. It's like it feels weird. Like I don't know. It's
I've
just
seen
like
that one.
yeah, I think you have.
Is it with the cult?
Which one?
Where he jumps off the mountain?
Yeah,
So,
that-
that was creepy. No, that was creepy.
That one's scary.
Yeah.
But like another one that was like I mean, what's like the scariest movie
For me, it's kind of like what you used to like. What really scares me, because I can see a scary movie and go to sleep fine.
Yeah.
But what I can't go to sleep after watching is like exorcisms, like when they start speaking in a different language, and like they start acting like they're actually.
I know you cover your ear.
I come out here. I'm not lying. I didn't come out here. Nah, like I had to watch like a Disney movie after that.
Yeah. Who wouldn't?
I mean, that's like me. That's what scares me the most. I'm like, do you guys? Are you scared like of blood or no?
Nah.
No.
Like for me, like Saw's not scary.
Nah.
Like for me, I like the plot twist.
The plot twist is crazy. Every single movie is a banger after banger.
I like Terrifier as an example. Like it's just bloody.
Yeah, that's more like.
It's creepy too.
Yeah. It's just like. I feel like those are way more gorier than
normal.
than Saw
Yeah.
deaths, but for me like. American Horror Story, like I like it because it's more on the weirder side. Like what is it? The Freak Show?
Freak Show, yeah.
Freak Show was just like weird.
It was.
It wasn't like scary or anything, but like Hell Hotel, that one it was like that one and
I never completed Hell Hotel.
Yeah.
I got too creeped out.
that one and Insane Asylum, bro. Those are both like so scary and creepy because in Insane Asylum they do the Exorcist like on the first episode.
Yeah.
It was crazy, bro.
I remember Hell Hotel has Lady Gaga, right?
Yeah.
Lady Gaga for sure sold her soul to the devil.
Yeah.
She does way too many weird things.
Yeah.
That's not.
I know. What do you guys think is like the scariest movie, or like that you've seen? You know.
I go with Annabelle.
Actually.
Yeah, I think the probably because I was like a little kid. I was watching the one there. I think they go to church first,
Mine's gonna have to be.
and then bring the doll back.
Mine's gonna be Conjuring.
I'm not scared of any of the Conjurings anymore.
Because like
I like watching them.
I watched like when I watched it, I watched 1, 2, and then after that I went to like Universal Horror Nights, and then I went to the aquarium. What is it called?
The Queen Mary.
The Queen Mary. I literally did back to back to back, and I couldn't sleep for like a week. Like I swear to you, like I was hearing things when I was laying down at night, and I was like 14, 15. And I couldn't sleep. Like I think I had to end up like going to someone who could like massage. Because what happened was like I was so scared and tensed up. Like my nerves got twisted right here.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't let me like relax, and it was crazy.
For me, the scariest movie, I think it's just because like they know how to do jump scares really good, and it's like they always get like when I first watched these movies, like they got me so bad. It was Insidious. They all like in all their movies they do like jump scares like so good.
I think
Like
it's repetitive though.
nah, it's like something you don't like. I remember like
I think the Red Door was the stupidest one.
that's the one that we watched a movie.
Oh.
Do you watch that one?
Red Door?
Yeah.
They went deep into like.
Oh yeah, it was because it was like about him going like
The college one, right?
one.
Yeah.
Like I expected more when he was in there.
Yeah.
I think the scariest Insidious is the Lost
Number
Key
one.
one. No, Lost Key.
The the Western house type deal, and then he goes into a little like air vent, and there's someone popped up. Or no,
I'm trying to think.
like there's a chest there, or like
yeah, no,
there?
but no, it was like it was like a sewer thing, and like he was crawling, and there was a suitcase.
Oh yeah,
and we thought he was gonna. that.
Well,
And then-
okay, well, like, what kind of thing creeps you guys out the most? Like,
creeps.
yeah, like a ghost figure or what like freaks me out was like limbs like cracking and like turning.
Oh, those
Yeah, like when they look like super bony.
Yeah.
and like they start like turning and like.
I think for me it's like the shadows where they move fast, you know, like
the
you see them,
shadows,
like,
really? Yeah.
yeah.
I think for me it's just like when they look human, but it's like they have like
So like for example, like the nun, what's that one? Yeah, it's called the nun. And it just looks demonic. Does that like? Do you think those are scary?
Because the one that I was thinking about, do you remember Long Legs? You need to watch Long Legs one.
I think I've seen it already.
No, I don't think you have.
Yeah, I swear I've seen it.
Long legs.
I think
at the LA, it was like
The doll. Where they wait? What were you gonna say?
I think I seen it with when you guys were watching on.
Which one's the one with the black boyfriend?
Actually, I think I saw it with Caitlyn. Where has Nicolas Cage in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that was what I was gonna show you. Like him. Like, right, he played his role so good, and it was just like there's a scene of him where he's just like driving in a car and he starts yelling, like, and it's just like so weird.
So that's what scares you? Like, people are like...
It's just like, what was another one? I don't know. It's just like where they look human, but there's something off about them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, another one, you know, where the kid is looking like it's like a short film, and he's looking like there's a monster across the apartment, and like he kills somebody, and then it looks straight at him, and it starts like running down.
Oh, like the hotel.
Yeah, and he runs all the way down, and he runs into his building.
What would scare you guys more? I might kind of get scared like I already did. Okay, so like you guys are like in a van, like in like a tiny like a little van or something, like a little crossface, and you see something like in the distance, and you have to turn around and run, or like
I hate being chased. I hate being chased.
Okay, but they're both like situations where you're being chased, where like you're like in an empty street and there's only like dark lights, and you see someone standing right there, like in front of you.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure that one's scary for me.
The vent, I think the vent is because you have to crawl, like you're you're in a close space.
No, but with the vent, you can like honestly, like you have one way to come to you, so you can kick them. But with the street, you gotta see where you gotta go. Like you can run, but you gotta make sure you gotta.
I feel like I could like get away in the vent.
Yeah.
But like once I get off the vent, like close the door behind you. But like in an open space, you're like, where do I go?
Yeah, and then like they're gonna like come at you behind you and everything. You gotta be like more aware of your surroundings.
How would you guys get away if something was chasing you?
In the vent or?
I'm just running.
No, honestly, I'm just thinking it's fine.
You're not fighting.
I think that's.
I go like in water or something.
What? Nah, water's more scary. They can drag you under there or something.
Like for me, the scariest thing is like where they actually look human, but there's something like they have like a weird smile or something. Because like there's like short films where it's like they think they're talking to like their mom, and they get a call, and then like it's their mom, and they're like, and then the person in front of them just like starts smiling at them. It's just like so scary. But I think, have you watched Long Legs?
I think I have.
What happens in it?
You didn't watch it.
I think
No.
Cause I know me, you, and Shane watched it. But do you remember what happens?
I don't know what happens at the like the end.
Nicolas Cage in this movie, like the scene that like I'm talking about, like is so like underrated. It's like scary. Yeah. It's just like so weird, and like the story's pretty good.
I want to see. What is it?
Opus. Yeah.
That one's not scary. It's just like the creepy vibes.
It's like Midsommar. You know Midsommar?
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to the questions.
I think that was it, no?
There's one more. Is that Star Wars or Marvels?
Oh, yeah.
What time is it? 58 minutes? I thought
it was longer.
Oh, let's go. Huh? Let's go.
Are you sure? No, we can say that for next week. I feel like we talk good about, because it's like random to like talk about scary and then go into like zombie.
No.
I mean, because we did say like two questions about, or three questions about scary movies. What's your favorite scary movie, or like what's the most scariest movie?
I think we can save it.
Okay.
Because like we talked about scary movies this week.
Yeah.
Alright, go end it.
Alright guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this PLC episode 45 podcast.
Again, link below. Check out that merch.
What was it? It's a sneak peek, alright? It's a sneak peek of what has to come still, you know?
Sir.
But yeah, the verse of the day.
I didn't write it down.
Verse of the week.
Yeah, it was a whole week.
Just know God loves you, alright? God loves you.
Amen.
PLC out.
Lit visionary, rap visionary, married to Jill. Building empire strong, got the Netflix chill. Brotherhood of legends, most with Caitlyn by his side. Next gen, hero Gershom, Ramsey's got the pride. Mock me, tech genius, brains on overload. Scudsy, thrill seeker, stories never going told. Leonidas the youngest, brave heart in the crew. Para fam strong, through thick and thin we flew. Our legacy never fails.